Ajerss and Rise, considerably one of, if not the best duo in North America. But what makes them so special? Is it their ability to frag and fight together? Is it their current meta? Or is it their dominance on Lowground? Well, it's a mixture of all three. But before we get into the thick of it, we gotta start at the very beginning. Starting on the fateful date of April 15th, 2021, Ajerss and Rise played their first event together alongside Threats in the trio DreamHack Cash Cup Extra Finals, placing 18th and cashing out on a total of $600. 8 months pass by, and here comes a whole new year of Fortnite alongside new metas that come with Chapter 3, and we got our first taste of what this team of Ajerss and Rise could truly do in the JBL Quantum Cup.
Ajerss and Rise have a lot of runway here to do something big, and they find Charlie. Hold up, this is starting to get interesting, guys. We might have a tournament on our hands here for Ajerss and Rise at 4 eliminations. We don't know what day and Clix managed to pick up, so their position, it's a mystery.
Absolute, complete shock of a riddle. But for Rise and Ajerss, the solution might be clear. All they have to do is push forward and win this game. 4 more eliminations, and maybe we call it, maybe we mess it up. It doesn't matter, the spirit, it's there. Ajerss and Rise, 4 eliminations, all on Ajerss right now. Steam coming out of his ears, another big hop up in terms of speed, a big beam. That team has to have no mats available. They didn't even replace that wall. Ajerss knows this. He moves over to the right. Duke's still popping off. Pump right beside them too. They have so many duos to go right through. Rise and Ajerss at the very front side of the zone. You see Vert kind of pop in there with Creo right behind. Whoever wins this fight might end up winning it all too. Duke and Edgy now start to collapse in. Ajerss, Rise have to move and maybe win their worst. Edgy slap, Duke denied. That's what I'm talking about. Ajerss and Rise are on fire.
Puts them on the board for a big 6 here. Hold up, Ajerss and Rise might pick to actually possibly do this whole thing, and he's not stopping. That's down on Vert. All right. Actual important elimination captured on live air here. This is incredible here. Ajerss at now 7 eliminations. The story, the plot, it thickens. Rise is by himself now up against Ajerss here on the backside, running, playing the low. Ajerss and Rise working one another, gets to rotate through the side here. This is crazy.
They're deep inside the zone. 6 chunk splashes. Ajerss staying alive. What a rotation. They block everyone off. Big sprays. Oh my God, Ajerss.
Okay.
6 eliminations.
Whoa.
They're taking out everyone. Oscar's all the way up top. It's a 2v2. Hype versus low. It's team versus team. They've got the splashes, so they're full HP. Shield's looking good too. All on Ajerss. 600 mats. He splits a few. I'm smelling a retake coming. It's about to go down.
It's all coming together here. The story, as it just melts into one another here. We're getting ourselves a real standoff here. Osk versus Revise on high ground. I think they're out of mats too, by the way. Notice they stopped inching their way forwards here. Off jumps down. He commits into the box. No way. He gets eaten alive there. Ajerss just something else right now with this SMG in hand. It's fully loaded as well. He dumps back into the storm. Rise is playing the front side. Revise backs up. Does he have enough to actually out-heal this? That was way too early. We're on a new season. You cannot do that anymore. Revise jumps back and he realizes,
3,
no,
2,
it was a mistake.
1.
And it was well played for Rise and Ajerss, who might have actually just won the tournament, by the way.
The JBL Quantum Cup potential winners. And they're insane. Magnificent even. Huge. Large could describe what they just did. That was just nuts. They had to take out so many people to make the gap up and win the game. And Clix and Day had to go down early. And Fallout, that all might have happened.
From game to game, this team dominated it, but it was in the final game where the stars aligned, battling for the first place spot against the duo of Clix and Day, the spark that lit a blaze, tearing up the low ground layers, making other players look foolish, winning in utter dominance. As you can see, they're not only a presence in the endgame, but also an absolute power was enough to simply steamroll every team in their sights. This outstanding ability to stick together, utilize such a new and fresh meta whilst being able to elevate themselves as a unit was instantly something that blew away the competition and separated themselves from everybody else. Obviously, with overall well-versed players like Ajerss and Rise who've played through many different metas and succeeded. I've never seen one like this. The power of the SMGs was instantly recognized and they put it to their advantage while forcing other people into bad positions simply by the gunplay. Nothing fancy, just simple. Good old-fashioned Fortnite endgame. But one thing that sticks out is their control of the layers and especially that low ground. You can tell when watching this team, they have the essence of the greats that came before them. The likes of 72 Hours in chat, of the skirmish days, and Scented and Edgy and Commandment over the recent times. But one thing sticks out that they learned and turned into their own style, and that is the power plays. Like we mentioned before, absolute control while using the gunplay of Chapter 3 to their advantage, forcing teams off the layer and yet staying healthy from their drop spot of Greasy Grove with the surplus of Chug Splashes, redefining what a low ground team does based off of straight raw mechanics and big brain knowledge. 2 months farther down the line and 1 week out from the main event of FNCS, the saying practice makes perfect could never be more true. Qualifying for all 4 of the Duo Cash Cup finals while taking first place in last week's finals. Then, what are they doing not during tournaments? Well, they're scrimming and playing more third-party tournaments. Tournaments with the likes of Elite Fort, where they keep their consistency at a stronghold, holding down their home of Greasy Grove with constant top 5 performances. And ladies and gentlemen, I think we have our new kings of the ultimate low ground, and those kings' names reigning their ultimate power are Ajerss and Rise, and I believe that their kingdom is just getting started.